So here we are, starting another week. So back on legs today. I'll be repeating the circuits from last week, but I'll be adding a round on. So I did 3 rounds last week, so it'll be 4 rounds this week. And I'm going to make a couple of little alterations, but I'll explain that as I go through the exercise. Basically, just little improvements just to make them more effective, really. You know, it's a constant learning progress as we go on. So those alterations need to be made. I had my weigh-in this morning, up 0.2 kilos. Just a quick reminder on weigh-ins for people. If you're using scales to weigh in, the scales, the only thing they can show you is an accumulation of all the weights in your body. Now, there were 3 weights that can fluctuate. You've got your water weight, which is hydration levels, your body fat levels, and muscle weight. So when we're doing total weight, you can't always take the number 2 personally, because it might move about. So for example, with the work that I'm doing, I will be recruiting more muscle fibre, so that muscle weight will go up, which will add numbers to the scale. And hopefully the fat will be coming down, which will take numbers off it. And the balance of those will give me a total figure, whether that goes up or down. Now, that's not an excuse this week for that 0.2. So my main reason for them was I had some ready-made protein shakes in the fridge in the garage, and I needed to get them gone. I bought them a while ago, and I made this stupid mistake, and this is what I ask all people to do, really. Check your sugar levels of what you're putting into your body. So these protein shakes had 22 grams of sugar in each bottle. So I'm having like almost my daily allowance in one protein shake, which doesn't really leave you much room there. So, you know, there's been some excess sugars in this last week. So I'm actually quite happy that the weights stayed around about a similar number. Definitely feeling fitter. That's the other thing that I want, you know, you should be paying attention to when you're doing this sort of training. It's how you feel as well. You know, there's no point the scale saying a better number if you feel crap or if you don't look any better. You know, I can definitely see a difference. So it's going to be hammered down this week, you know, much less sugar in the diet, and I would hope to see those scales start moving back in my favour. But we'll get to it and we'll see what happens. So, welcome back to my garden. Like I said, we're back onto the leg circuit today. We'll be doing 4 rounds. Okay, I said they'd make a couple of differences. The exercise will remain the same. When I finish my lunges and come back though, I'm going to move the bag onto my front for the jumping squats and the normal squats. I feel it'll keep the bag more secure and my form will be better as a result. I've done my run this morning, 21:39. So that's the best time so far by 1:21. It's only my 4th run, my 4th 5k, so I'd expect the pace to keep coming down pretty quickly. And I give myself till next Friday, so what, 11 days, to get down to 20 minutes for 5k. I think that's a good place for me to be. But yeah, leg circuits, we'll do 4 rounds, same exercise as last time, so good mornings, lunges, jumping squats, squats, 2-minute breather. Right, set 3. I've officially bitten off more than I can chew today. So we're sort of pushing so hard with the 5k earlier. I've got nothing left in the tank, but I said I'd do 4 rounds. So what we're gonna do, little adjustment. I'll do my good mornings and my lunges with a 30, and we'll switch to a 15 kilo bag for my jumps and my squats. And so ends another leg day. Bit of a mixed day. Obviously, this morning, thrilled to have smashed a PB on my 5K. You know, I was a minute 21 quicker, which is great. But unfortunately, that didn't leave me with enough energy then to increase the intensity on the leg circuit like I wanted to. I'm really happy that I stayed in there and got that fourth set up. Obviously, I had to drop the weight back towards the end of it. So the plan moving forward for next week will not necessarily be to add the fifth set on, but to make sure that I do more heavy sets, if not all four of them. Tomorrow, back into press-ups. I don't think I'll be running tomorrow. My calves are screaming at me from the run earlier. But that's fine. I'll run Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week again. But yeah, press-ups tomorrow. I'll throw everything I've got at that and keep moving forward.